Hey, what's up guys, it's T-Bone here and welcome to the first episode of a new video series I'm making for a game called LightSlinger Heroes. So I've played this game for about a week now and I've really enjoyed this game. It is basically a bubble shooter type game and I really enjoy games that, require skill. So I've been working on it, been playing and trying to figure this out. But overall what I want to do in this episode is just kind of introduce the game, kind of do a quick walkthrough of the various different components of the game and then give my feedback on it. And so what you're looking at here is the initial screen where I have various cards already collected, and this is the team that I have right now, one of the various teams that you can build. You can also see that I've been playing for about a week and I'm at level 20 right now, and I am in fact VIP. I have a subscription to the VIP. It's $10, so I've invested $10 in the game so far, and I've been able to collect just incredible number of things. All right, and so right now what you see is I have this unit here, which is a fire Tristis, the Guardian type hero, and it's at 3 stars. We'll talk about how these characters leveling work and what these colors mean. But right now, let's just go in and go into the play mode. And there's 3 modes here. There's story and then arena and events. So story is your campaign. You can go through and basically go through different various bosses and collect these chests near the end. This is the very first one. I am a few levels higher, but I just wanted to show the first one as an example. Then there's arena, which is PvP. We'll go through that as well. And then finally, there's events where you can do different types of events with your guild mates. You can join a guild once you're at a certain level. I believe you need to be at player level 8 or 12. And then you can go ahead and participate in these events. It's a lot of fun. And let's go in right now and look at what it's, see what it's all about. So first, when you start the game, you're going to have a starting hero, and the starting hero that you can choose is going to be one of these 2. So I chose Steel Guardian, and then the other one is going to be, I think, Blind Archer. So you can pick either a red or a green card, and you can see up the top left here, basically there's 4 elements. There's fire, earth, light, and water. And the way that these colors work is they are strong against one and weak against the other. So fire is strong against earth, and earth is weak against fire, for example. All right. And so now in this fight, what you can do is I'm about to do a fight in the first campaign, and you can bring in an ally. So let's go ahead and bring the other card I told you that you could pick, and that is the Blind Archer. And let's go ahead and do a battle. At least 1 blue unit is required. Okay, so let's go ahead and change one. So I guess to start, they kind of want to make sure that you're using the various different colors. So I have at least a red, yellow, blue, and a green unit now. So that's good. So let's go ahead and do a battle. And okay, so LightSlinger, our citadel is under attack. And so right now, this is basically the introduction to the gameplay itself. So you can see here, you can use your the guide here to decide where you want to shoot it. So you basically press and hold, and then once you let go, your bubble will go ahead and be shot. So what you want to do is you want to match at least 3 gems or 3 bubbles to actually pop them. And the more that you can connect, the more that you can actually join together, the more damage you will deal. And so what you want to see, it says match 3. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do this one right here. So if you match at least 3, then you'll go ahead and attack. And whatever color you match, that particular color hero, it will be the one to actually deal damage. All right. And so now you can do also, so now this is more of a tutorial where you have this one is any color. So this one can be matched with any color. So let's go ahead and match with the red here as instructed. And it looks like my team is actually different than what I brought in. So I guess because it's a tutorial, it's actually not the team that I have brought in, but that's okay. So cast hero spells to defeat this. Okay, so now what you can do is you can go ahead and cast a spell. And so every hero, there's turns it will take before a spell is available. So for this one, we'll attack random enemies 3 times. I don't actually have this card, so that's interesting. And then let's go ahead and use... Oh, I guess I'm powerful enough that I actually defeated the boss here, even though the tutorial wanted me to do more. So at the end of every fight, you get loot. And so you can get gold, and sometimes they actually get you other things. And you can also then add a friend if you wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and skip that. And I'll do it, and let's go ahead and continue. So that's a very basic gameplay right there, and I didn't actually show a lot, and I'll show some in the arena here. But let's go back here and talk about some of the other mechanics. And so one of the reasons why I say that it's quite worth it for me so far to get VIP is, as you can see, every day I get some rewards, and being VIP you get double the rewards here. And so you can go ahead and claim, and if you wanted to know more information, you can see how this this little flower has a puzzle piece on the corner. It means that it's a piece of it's a shard. Basically, you have to collect a certain number of shards to form an entire unit. And so right now it tells me that I have 30 of these shards now, and that's good because I got 10 of these, and it's an elemental. So let's go ahead and close this out. And once you've collected enough, it'll automatically forge a unit for you, and I've recruited a star orchid. And so now I can, and what this orchid, you can read the description here. So you can consume the star of any hero with the same element. So that means if I had another green element hero, I can go ahead and consume that card to star up. So let's use this time to talk about starting up. So right now you can see this dragon here has 3 stars. The way you would go up in star levels is simply by consuming another of the same card. So I actually got this one for free by summoning, but you can see here for an example, this is the Spear Maiden. If I wanted to star up, I would consume more, and I got her to 3 stars recently. And then it tells you how many stars you need, basically how many heroes you need to go up to the next level. Going from 1 star to 2 stars is easy. You just need 1. Going from 2 stars to 3 stars, you need 2 cards. And then going from 3 stars to 4 stars, you need 4 of those cards. So it increases as you go up. But right now, most of my cards are 2 or 3 stars, and they're pretty much, they're good enough for me for now until I, obviously get into much higher levels. So now let's go into the arena where I will be able to show both, the player versus player type gameplay, as well as the various mechanics of the game. So let's go ahead and do an attack. And let's see here. I'm going to pick an easier opponent for now, just so we can go through this. And I want to make sure that I bring back my team. And what you can see here is I also have these pets that I can bring in. And then the nice thing about this game is any character that you look at, you can just click on it and then see more details. It's really intuitive and really easy. Okay, so this is Gao. This is a pet that I can bring in that only is useful in arena. So I obviously want this as my pet. And pets are available at level 15. So you want to be at level 15 before you can use it. All of my yellow heroes attack will be, plus 100. And then if it's a yellow human hero, I can get plus 300 instead. Now, what I want to do is I want to switch this person out. Who was in here? I think it was this guy. Yep. Okay. So this is the team that I have. I'm going to go ahead and do a battle, and it tells you that if I have an elemental attacker, I can actually match the multicolored one to do additional attack. Now, in the arena, it's a lot harder. So you can see this little lightning thing in the middle. You can't go through it, so any of the gems will just automatically get bounced off. So I am focused on yellow and red heroes, so I'm going to be focusing on obviously my my yellow and red gems. Now, yellow gems and red gems, they have different properties actually. So if you match at least 5 or more gems, then you can power up special abilities. Yellow gems, they give you the ability of a counter attack. So that means if an enemy attacks you, then you do a counter attack. So you damage them back. Red, if you get 5 or more, then you will activate an attack called Attack All. So if you have multiple enemies that you're facing, you will actually deal damage to all of them. And so it's very useful in that situation. And you can also see there's the little yellow things on the side. They're basically like portals. So you can actually go through. You can actually access some impossible places in certain situations, but sometimes it's actually a little bit hard. It makes it a little harder because where you want it to bounce off the wall, you can't because you end up having to go through the portal. And then, so just like any bubble shooter game, if you knock off the pieces that the other bubbles hang off of, they all fall, and then you'll get multipliers for that damage as well. So let's go ahead and attack here. Now, what you notice is I get to shoot 3 gems before before anything happens. So basically, you get 3 turns. You get to shoot 3 times before your turn counts or your turn ends, and then you know, you'll go ahead and do an attack there. So this is where you can really plan out your attack and figure out what you want to do. And you notice at the very top here, there's a little oh no, I pressed it by accident. I meant to click on that to show you what it was. Basically, if I can shoot my gem and match and touch that, then I will be able to reset the board. I missed it. All right, so let's try this again. And you notice that the difficulty changes a little bit. So every other turn, basically, I'm alternating between the little having zap in the middle versus not. And when you reset the board, basically you get to have new fresh gems, which can be really useful because that's how you can get more damage. And so now what you can do is I can say use my spells. So I'm going to go ahead and use this guy where I can turn a bunch of orbs into yellow ones. So that's good. I don't have any yellows right now. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use up one of my gems, because the colors will actually refresh. And then so if I don't have it now, I can just, you know, go ahead and use it later. So using these abilities, you can really you know, set up some really nice big damage, and always be on the lookout for opportunities where you can do either multiple or at least 5 gems at a time, and look for ways to clear out as much of these gems at the top so that you could clear the board, because once you have less gems, then you can't really deal as much damage. All right, so let's go ahead and do that, and I think I want to clear out the blue one. Okay, and then I'll use the green one. Okay, so here it is. So now some enemies got spawned. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and use the Spear Maiden. No, I don't need to do that actually, because I'm not blocked at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. All right, so now I don't have red, so I'm gonna go ahead and now keep in mind I already used one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of a turn. And then my dragon has a ability to actually convert multiple gems to red, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and cast there. And then I'll go ahead and bounce this to match them. And when I attack all, you'll see I attack all of the minions as well. And then so I summon one more time, and what I'm going to do is then match the yellow. And you will see also there's a counter, so you can tell how many turns more before the boss will attack. Let's go ahead and match the blue one, and then let's go ahead and clear the board once more. Okay, and now we should be able to take out this, no problems. Let's go ahead and do that. And sometimes it might be an advantage to save some of the gems that you might need, and don't actually get rid of them all. But so what I did there was I wanted to make sure that I have enough red gems for my next turn to face up against this boss. So let's go ahead and use this now. So go ahead and match the. Okay. Reset the board as often as you can so that you can get some nice big damage. Okay, and then use the red there again. All right, I think I should be able to take care of her in the next turn or so. So let's go ahead and let's see. And this is against actually a you know, another player who this is their team. Yeah, so let's go ahead and. All right, one more. Yeah, so this should be fine. Okay, I missed that one again. now I can actually go ahead and use this spell again. And so like, you know, sometimes bringing these units that have these special abilities, depending on the ability, it can really help out. So I really like the counterattack type mechanic. So for me, that's my playstyle, and I enjoy doing that. So now you can see I've had 5 kills here. You score some you know, you get these rewards, and you also get these scores for you. So then there's a whole season of you know, guild versus guild. You can see I'm currently ranked number 1, which is great, and then I can go to the store and use this to purchase additional things. So being VIP, I can also, you know, get a bunch of free things here. I don't have to watch videos to get more tickets. And you can see this is where I can get more shards for other units, and I can collect on a daily basis. So there's a lot of fun there. And now the last thing I want to show is just the events here. So every week or so they rotate through various different events. Right now it's called a tactician event. So you can see there's like different categories here. And the way this works is you can actually choose any of these that you want, and you can pick any level of difficulty that you want as well. And then you can go ahead and complete them, and it tells you how many trophies you expect to collect at the end of that. And then after collecting the trophy, it goes towards your guild chest, and you can click here to see the guild chest, and you can see these are the various members within my guild, and this is us all working toward various rewards here. So right now we're in the silver chest, and we're moving up toward the gold, and then to platinum, finally to diamond, where you can see all of these rewards here. So you can see if we get to platinum, then we can get 5 of these loot boxes for Miss Aurora, which is actually a feature hero. So every event too, one of the heroes gets additional boosts. They become the feature hero, and then you can use them for additional attack bonus. And so there's Tactician, there's Slinger, and then there's Runesmith. I don't know what Runesmith is like yet, because they'll be probably in the next event. But this you know, this is a lot of fun. There's a lot of things here, and really what I really enjoy is you can take a look at the collection here. Is, you know, I enjoy just collecting these cards and learning about them, understanding how they work, and then slowly working toward a nice solid team that fits my playstyle, and, you know, just getting better at the overall you know, bubble shooter type game mechanic. So I enjoy this game a lot right now, and I think that this is fun. It's not very stressful, so I kind of play this just to relax and to just, you know, have a good time. And so this is sort of the first video. I just wanted to show the various different parts to this. Obviously, there's a lot of you know, story modes here. You can see where I'm at. If you go into the story here, I'm all the way up, I think, to story 9 at this point. And I'm just kind of going through as well, and every time you go through, you can have these chests that you can open up. It tells you like what you can get. So, you know, it's very easy to collect gems as well, and so, you know, you get a lot of rewards from this, and you don't, so far I've only spent $10 on it, and I'm quite happy with that. So anyways, so that's all for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, how you know, what do you think about this? Right? Is this something that you'll want to see more of? And if so, you know, I'll just continue to play through, and we'll do some videos, and maybe I'll focus on an event next time. So that's all for this episode, and thanks for taking your time to watch, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.